Hey viewers, welcome back. I'm here working on this 1989 Nissan D21 pickup truck with the 2.4 TBI. So this vehicle, this truck was brought in due to the fact that it has a check engine light, and it also fails smog. Supposedly the NOx emissions were very high, beyond the limits. As you can see on that image on your top left corner. I've already extracted the code, which I'm going to show you in a bit. The flashing code. The ECU pretty much lives beneath the passenger seat, as you can see on the image. So this video is pretty much going to be based on what to look for if you have a nagging code, which is a code 32, EGR circuit malfunction. Pretty much the customer took it to a shop. They told them that they couldn't find the problem. They told them that the EGR valve was working properly. They also say that the back pressure transducer was working properly. Supposedly also the EGR control solenoid was also working properly, but they just couldn't figure out why the EGR was not opening when you would rev the engine beyond 1,000 RPMs. So I'm going to show you guys what to look for if you're that vehicle owner that has already replaced the EGR valve, the back pressure transducer, even the EGR control solenoid, and you're still getting that code 32. Stay tuned. But first, I'm going to show you guys the extraction of the code real quick. All right. Alright guys, so I got my vacuum gauge already hooked on. I'm using a T-connector to pretty much connect my vacuum gauge hose. I got the other small hose connected to the EGR valve, the other one going to the back pressure transducer. With the engine and normal operating temperature. Whenever you rev the engine, well, 1,000 RPMs, this needle should increase vacuum. So I'm going to manually rev the engine and show you guys real quick. As I rev the engine, this needle doesn't move at all. It stays at zero. So here we go. So this is why the ECU is triggering a code 32 EGR circuit malfunction. There's no needle movement, which is not allowing the EGR valve to open. It's right here. That's your back pressure transducer, EGR valve. So pretty much the main problem here is this tubing right here. From the point A to point B, there's actually a restriction, which is not allowing the vacuum from this hose to travel through to the tube, and then go to the hose that leads to the EGR control solenoid. As you can see here, this should be a blue. This blue one is your EGR hose that goes to your EGR solenoid. And the white one is the one that runs to your throttle body, which is your vacuum hose, which allows vacuum to travel through this hose all the way to the EGR solenoid. The EGR solenoid is going to de-energize. This is a normally energized solenoid, but when the computer commands the EGR to open, the solenoid will de-energize and allow vacuum to pass through the hoses all the way to the EGR valve. So I'll show you guys real quick what I did to pretty much verify. I used one of these adapters here. So I pretty much bypassed this tubing. So I connected the vacuum hose source to the solenoid vacuum hose. So let me set up and show you guys real quick. Alright guys, so with the adapter already connected to both hoses, like I mentioned, I've already bypassed this tubing here, the top one, and I connected these two hoses directly now. And now let's watch our vacuum gauge. As I read the engine, this needle should increase on vacuum. So here we go. What a difference. Go. Now let me show you guys real quick here what I found. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. There's actually some type of I don't know if it's oil buildup or water buildup on this end of the tube, which is actually restricting the vacuum to the EGR system. So let me go ahead, clean this tube, and then show you guys the fix. Alright guys, so with the two ports already cleaned up, I've already connected most of the vacuum hoses to it. Now let's watch the fix. So here's the vacuum gauge. As I raise the RPMs, this needle should go up. So here we go. There you go. So don't overlook these two ports here, which is part of the EGR system. Hopefully this video makes sense. It's educational to anyone out there who's struggling with the code 32 EGR circuit malfunction. Alright, so this is Eli Tech. Subscribe if you like.